Class is in session. The Brofessor is in. It's GemBroMania time, and we are going to look at this new blue Pyro GemBroMania gems. So let's bro. Who are the best? Who's the people that we can use? Who is on our list of superstars? Well, the first one is the one that I've just been put up here. That makes no difference. We are looking basically for anybody that's going to be able to do Pyro gems. Pyro gems are going to do more damage than blue gems. If you can match them together, even better. But we're looking specifically for people that can do a bunch of Pyro gems that you can destroy. So Sammy does Pyro, but not a lot. And I brought him up here as an example because the majority of Pyro gem players or superstars posters with Pyro gems will make 7 or less. Sometimes it's a 7x1, so it's a set number, but the majority of them don't actually make a lot of them. So it's going to be really tough to win with them. So who else is on this list? Let's bro. All right, so who are all the people that we can use that make Pyro gems? Because that's really what you're going to do, right? It's, people that can do it. Like Bam Bam. Bam Bam makes pyros, but he only makes like 2. So that's not going to help us very much. But he is someone that makes them technically, but doesn't really make any blue ones after that. On top of that, so other people that make it, Apollo Creed, if you got him, he makes a 6x1 into pyros. So that is somebody else. Oh, I gotta go find him. So you know exactly who I'm talking about. In case you didn't know that Apollo Creed is in this game, and that is him right there. So Apollo Creed does a 6x1, so he's someone that you can look to. Cowboy Bob Orton. So Bob Orton's going to make you some of that. So look up Bob Orton. Oh, we're going to find him too. Apparently we've got to find everybody on this account. If I were a Bob Orton, I'd be that guy right there. So Bob Orton, he makes a 7x1. So that's something else you can break. And this is the problem, right? Most of them just make 7x1. So there's lots of people that do this. So I'm not going to go over every person that makes a 7x1, but I'm going to give you an idea of the majority of them. And I'll just go over some of the better ones that you can use. So lots of people make 7x1s, 2x1s, 3x1s, and none of them are going to be great for you, right? You could use maybe a Hulkbuster. Hulk Hogan Ghostbusters, Hulkbuster, I guess that's what we'll call him from now on. But unless he's matching a blue gem, but he doesn't choose 4 Pyro gems. Again, choosing the different gems that you can use. So that brings us then to who's going to be the best that you can use within this. So the best is probably going to be 3 or 4 people for you. If everyone has one of them, it just depends on how high you have him. And so the first one's going to be Brutus Creed. Is it you? No, it can't be you. It can't be this Brutus. Is it Brutus? It can't be Brutus. I wasn't talking about Brutus Creed. Bro, you're better than this. I had Brutus on my mind, but it's actually not Brutus. What I'm thinking about is Batista, who is not Brutus. Don't know why I got them mixed up in the first place. But Batista, everybody's got him free this month. You might have pulled him in the loots in the first week or the first weekend. But here's someone who makes a ton of Pyro gems. You can choose Pyro gems. Wouldn't probably use the Spine Buster. That doesn't seem like something you would want to use for it. You probably want to choose gems or make pyros. There you go. You want to make pyros. Something like that. He's got 99 MP, so he's ready to go turn 1. And you can just let it go off the rip. You can try to make more if you did get Maxine already. If you've got Drew, Striker, you can make more Pyro gems. So Batista's one that's going to be useful for you. He's probably going to be one of the best. I know that LA Knight's going to be one of the best as well too. He's going to be oh my gosh, gotta find everybody on this account. LA, yeah. Talk about not hitting the right person. Does that happen to anybody else around here? That was LA Nana. So LA Knight is somebody else. Can we actually assign him? I gotta go find him again. He was right there. All right, so LA Knight is somebody else, but you're going to need his gear, I think, to make him, because that's what generates more blue gems. But his blue gems and his pyro move don't really match up, so it might take some props and other things. But he's definitely going to be one that's up there. Another person that makes a lot of pyro gems is going to be Rey Mysterio, Hall of Fame. Is he? Oh my gosh, I got to find everybody again. He is somebody else that makes a lot of pyro gems. Where are you? Gah. But you would need his gear as well to get stuff started. But he's somebody else that you can think of that will. He has cross breaks and other things that'll blow up the board. So somebody else that you can put there. Who else do we have? There was somebody else that was going to be really good for this. It wasn't you. It wasn't any of you. There was one more person that had a lot of them. And not Rose. Oh, that's who it was. It was Shelton Benjamin. Shelton Benjamin might be also your best bet, especially since most people have him. And if I were Shelton Benjamin, I would be right there. And he comes in. So Shelton Benjamin might be the one that you'd want to do, because he is going to make... He's got that choose. So you can buff this to make this more, and you can make it pyros into red gems. So there's ways for you to like try to get more on the board. But still, it's not going to be a lot. He doesn't actually generate a lot, but he is somebody that does the pyros turn into blue gems as well too. So that's the reason why I say Shelton Benjamin, right? So you're gonna make 4 gems. They're gonna turn everything into blue gems. So you're gonna break pyros, and you're gonna get that extra little boost from the blue gems themselves. You can use any of the Snoop Dogs, but then again, you're falling back into the trap of people who just do 5x1, 6x1, entire rows of things. And last but not least is this one person that most people don't have, who actually might be the best one for this, is the one we're all chasing. Is Ilya Dragunov, who is, if I were Dragunov, I'd be that guy. He might be the best one overall with which to use. So he is going to have 20 random into pyros, turn those pyros into blue gems. It's going to make everything into green gems. You don't need this move here. You would just increase, there you go, bottom row into pyro gems. So you can make a lot of pyro gems with Dragunov, and you can turn them all blue. So I think he might be the best of all worlds, but he's the one that most people are not going to have. So anybody you see on the leaderboard, they might be using Dragunov if they have gotten him early and high enough. He will have probably one of the better chances with which to do so. So let me know who you used in the comments. Let me know if I missed anybody. Do keep in mind that I left a lot of people out of here because they all just do the same sort of thing. They're basically 7x1, 6x1, 4x1, 3x1. There's not a lot of pyro blue people. There's actually 2, and that's Dragunov and Shelton Benjamin. And there's some people who actually just do a bunch of pyro gems. So this one was a little bit trickier for me to come up with, and hopefully you have figured out what you need to do in order to make this work for you. Good luck out there, and let me know what you think in the comments. Brofessor out.